Hey there guys, Shaq from Shaqtech here, bringing you another tech video. And on today's video we're going to be talking about 5 reasons of why not to buy the new MacBook Pro. Enjoy. Okay, reason 1, the ports. Now the new MacBook Pro has 4 USB-C ports, and that is it. No more ports. So to use any other port, you're going to need an adapter or a dongle, which in the long run is going to cause quite a lot of hassle, while as the previous one had an SD card reader, USB 3 slots. So what's the point of that? Like, as a video content creator, you always use the SD card out of the camera. How are we going to do that now? You got to buy a dongle. So that is one major downside, which a lot of YouTubers and media creators are talking about right now, saying that is one of the biggest letdowns. I like the way Apple's thinking into the future, as in they're thinking of way into the future though, not for right now. We're not ready for it yet. So yeah. Second reason, the upgradeability of your MacBook Pro. So in the previous version, they only sold it on the RAM, so you couldn't upgrade the RAM without damaging the laptop. But you could upgrade the storage inside, so you could upgrade the SSD to a bigger size. But now, Apple has also sold it on the SSD, so you can't even upgrade that anymore. So what you buy from stock is what you're going to keep for the rest of your lifetime of that MacBook, which is kind of like a way that Apple could probably make more profit, stop people by buying the cheap version and upgrading it for a cheaper version. So yeah, so you lost that upgradability now. So while on most Windows laptops you have that option to upgrade, which is a great thing to do. The third reason is the screen. So you're paying for a very high level laptop, but they haven't really changed that much of the screen from the previous version, which is not really persuading me much to buy the next version up from the previous version. They've widened the color gamut, so you see more of the darker blacks and brighter colors slightly, but to the human eye it's quite difficult to notice. It's still a Retina screen, and there are better screens out there for a better price, such as like the Dell XPS series, which have a Quad HD display, which is of a higher quality and at a lesser price. The fourth reason, the MagSafe wire. Apple's MagSafe wire is a magnetic wire that you put in for the power, which is connected by a magnet. So if you were to, let's say, trip up over the wire itself will automatically detach from the computer instead of dragging the computer with it, causing the computer not to fall off the table or anywhere you're working, which is a lifesaver, as about the amount of times that people have tripped up on laptop wires and the laptop has fallen off the table with the wire and broken at the same time. But the MagSafe wire was saving people's laptops by just quickly disconnecting from the laptop and not falling on the ground. But now they've got rid of the MagSafe cables, and they've got the new USB-C power points, which don't have MagSafe, and don't really see why they had to get rid of it. I guess I understand they want to get more power in, but the MagSafe wire was really saving the laptop, and it was a great feature to have, but now that's gone as well. And the fifth and final reason is the insanely expensive price. Now the base model in US dollars is $1,500, and this is without the touch bar. This is a 13-inch without a touch bar base model, 256GB SSD inside. You're getting a basic i3, an i5 processor in it, and yeah, while a maxed out 15-inch touch bar MacBook Pro is going at $4,200 US. Now, for that much money, you could get a very high-ending desktop PC, a game PC, or even a very high-end workstation laptop, and which specs beat the MacBook Pro 0 to none. The specs in the MacBook Pro, when you get at that price range, is not the best CPU from Intel either, but sluggish. You get pretty much specs a bit. $4,200, that's gonna hurt your pocket. At that price range, that's crazy. Compared to even previous MacBooks, that is quite a high price point. Now my recommendations would be to why not just stick with the previous one. You've got your MagSafe cable, you've got pretty much the same screen, you've got great power, you've got pretty much the specs are pretty decent as well on that. The price is going to be crazy dropped, especially if you're going to get a refurbished one. Both computers have Force Touch, and yeah, that's what my recommendation would be. So what's your idea? What's your idea about the new MacBook Pro? Comment down below in the description. Remember to subscribe, like, and peace. I'm Bo1, and see you in the next one.